Cain and Abel. The consequences of sin. The story of Cain and Abel, found in Genesis chapter 4 verses 1 to 16, is one of the earliest biblical accounts of sin and its consequences. Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam and Eve, brought offerings to God, but only Abel's offering, the best of his flock, was accepted. Cain's offering, from the fruit of the ground, was rejected by God. Cain became angry and envious of his brother Abel. In a fit of rage, Cain murdered Abel in the field. Here are some key lessons and consequences of sin from this story. 1. The nature of sin. Genesis chapter 4 verses 6 to 7. God warned Cain that sin was crouching at the door, desiring to control him, but Cain had the choice to rule over it. This highlights the personal responsibility humans have in dealing with sinful impulses. The warning indicates that sin is always present and ready to influence human actions, but there is also the potential to overcome it. 2. Murder and its consequences. Genesis chapter 4 verses 8 to 12. Cain's act of murder demonstrates the destructive power of uncontrolled emotions like jealousy, anger, and resentment. After killing Abel, God confronts Cain, and he tries to deflect responsibility by famously asking, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Genesis chapter 4 verse 9. This question emphasizes a lack of responsibility and compassion for others. 2. Murder and its consequences. Genesis chapter 4 verses 8 to 12. The consequence of Cain's sin was severe. God cursed him, making him a wanderer and fugitive. The land he worked would no longer yield crops for him. This shows that sin has both spiritual and practical consequences, affecting not only relationships but also one's livelihood and purpose. 3. Separation from God. Genesis chapter 4 verses 13 to 16. Cain lamented that his punishment was too great to bear. He feared that others would seek to kill him as he wandered the earth. God, in his mercy, placed a mark on Cain to protect him from being killed, but Cain's separation from God's presence was complete. He was driven away from his homeland and isolated. This separation from God reflects the deeper spiritual consequence of sin, alienation from God and others. 4. The ripple effect of sin. Cain's sin not only resulted in his own punishment but also had broader consequences for his family and descendants. It set a precedent of violence and disobedience early in human history, illustrating how sin can perpetuate cycles of harm. 5. God's mercy amidst judgment. Even after Cain's grave sin, God shows mercy by protecting his life. This demonstrates that while sin leads to judgment, God's grace and mercy are still available. Cain and Abel. The story of Cain and Abel serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked emotions and the far-reaching consequences of sin, but it also reminds us of the possibility of repentance and mercy in the face of wrongdoing. Subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and associates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for more information on Jesus Christ, God, Lord, Bible lessons and other religious content every day, week, month, and year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current information. Thank you for watching.